Yes, I am aware that this came out back in April. But if you saw what I kept uploading between April and May, you would know why I didn't have time for it. I've had it on the schedule back when it first came out, but I just didn't have the time to review it then. But now, thankfully, here in June, that things are slowing down a little, and I'm starting to get caught up on some of the other stuff. I finally have some extra free time to talk about some other things, and this is one of them. Now, this is a movie that I've wanted to watch for a while. I just didn't have time. But today, I finally got to sit down and watch it because today was an easy day. Just one SpongeBob review and one John Wick review. That's it. So, yeah, I finally got time to watch this movie, and I am so glad that I did because this is going on the best list. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I don't give two shits if I'm the only one that puts it on that list. Trust me when I say it deserves it. And I'm probably going to be one of the only people to give this such a positive review on the internet, but you know what? I don't care. This movie was cool. This movie was fun. This movie was brutal. And it was exactly what I wanted it to be. An old-fashioned, unapologetic, hard R action crime thriller. And that's what I got. And it was exactly what I wanted. So, it's not perfect. There are some flaws, and we will talk about them. But I'm just going to say right now, if you love action movies, you have got to check this one out. So, let's dive in. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station, where there's for anything and everything animation, including TV and movies. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Welcome to my review of the Netflix original movie, Havoc. From the director of The Raid, Gareth Edwards, starring Tom freaking Hardy. I loved him in Bike Riders. I loved him as Eddie Brock in Venom. And here he's even better. He's only gotten better with every single role that he takes. And he's the main reason why I wanted to watch this movie. Now, I haven't seen The Raid, so I can't say whether or not those are good movies, but I just knew that this was going to be gritty, over the top, and very, very brutal. So, yeah, you know, me being a gore hound, I had to check this one out. And, I'm so happy that I did, man. This movie is kick-ass. Like, I had a blast watching this one, and sure, it's probably because it's mostly mindless action, and that's to be fair. That's going to make some people happy, but everyone else is going to want something more than that. And I can understand that. If you're one of the people that finds this movie forgettable, I can understand. But for me, it gave me exactly what I wanted, and I walked out satisfied. So, without further ado, here's my written review, spoiler-free, written review of Havoc. Here we go. Not entirely sure what the general consensus is on this one, and I'm more than well aware that I'm very late to the party here. Again, this movie came out at the end of April. But I just could not pass this one up, no matter how late I am to reviewing it. I mean, it's Tom freaking Hardy in a hard R action crime thriller. That is literally right up my alley, dude. And regardless of whatever the overall opinion is, I came out very satisfied and super happy that I finally saw it. Havoc is a gritty, brutal, dark, unapologetic, over-the-top, super bloody, and all-around bad-ass action film that feels refreshingly old school with some minor modern enhancements. Yes, there's some obvious CGI, but honestly I don't care because if it meant that they got to do the cool stuff that they did, despite their budget, I'll let it slide. Hardy is fantastic as Patrick Walker. He is the main reason I came to this movie, and he delivers what he always delivers, a damn good performance. The kills and gore are gruesome in the best ways. Like, yeah, people take way more bullets to die than actual people, but it's all about heightened realism and just being as delightfully bloody and violent as possible. Now, sure, this isn't on the level of like a John Wick, absolutely not. But what it is it's still super gruesome, it's still super bloody, and you see some pretty crazy shit. You see heads getting blown off with shotguns. You see people getting sliced up with swords and meat cleavers. You see people taking multiple bullets to the face. You see people getting a harpoon through the fucking neck. Like, it is so damn cool, man. They went all out in the action, and it delivered big time. The pacing is a consistent slow burn. It is slow, but it's not to the point of being boring. And like I said before, there is a difference. Action is excellent, especially the opening truck chase and the second act bar/club fight. Those two fights are the best part of the movie, but I will say the final act battle, almost as great. It's right up there. All three of the battles in this movie are fucking excellent. Gareth Edwards' directing is superb. It makes me want to watch The Raid now just to see how great of a director he actually is. The tone is dark and brutally realistic while also being heightened realism because, again, people take way too many bullets to die. But it's all for the sake of brutality, so I'm willing to let it slide. Runtime is perfect at 107 minutes. It's less than 2 hours. Very easy sit. Cinematography is freaking outstanding. There are some great shots in this movie, and there's especially one very impressive long take at the end that almost rises to John Wick level. And rewatchability is on the higher end. When I'm in the mood for a hard R action movie, I can see myself grabbing this whenever I'm in the mood. However, the story is a bit simplistic. I am going to say that right now. The story is simplistic. It is something you've seen before. You have a estranged dad trying to own up to his mistakes and do this last job for this politician guy to save his son from people trying to kill him after he killed the son of a gang member. So the mom gets involved. So you have grieving parents going at each other's throats, and you have this estranged father right in the middle just trying to do his job as a cop. The characters are very run-of-the-mill. I do really like Patrick Walker, but it's not like he's the most unique, incredible character ever. Like, he is a character that you have seen before in other movies, but because it's Tom Hardy, you still really get invested in him. But the rest of the characters are kind of hit or miss. Some of them are cool. I do like Patrick Walker's police cop buddy, friend, whatever. You know, the female that he gets stuck with for the grand majority of the movie. But other people, like the villains, are kind of eh. They're okay. And the rest of the acting is hit or miss. Like, this movie does have a really good cast. You have Timothy Olyphant, you have Tom Hardy, you have Forrest Whitaker, you have Luis Guzman. But then you have some people like the girl that plays Mia, who's kind of just mediocre. And again, the villain's not very good. Like, it's cool to see Timothy Olyphant in a movie again, but at the same time, very run-of-the-mill performance. But honestly, that's just nitpicking. I absolutely loved this movie, and it's going to be on the year-end best list. Saying that right now, it's going to be on the year-end best list in at least the top 5. I had a blast, and highly recommend it if you love gritty, old-fashioned action movies. Sure, it doesn't have the greatest story in the world. Sure, the characters are templated. And sure, the rest of the acting aside from Hardy is hit or miss. But the action, the pacing, the gore, the gritty tone, the good runtime, the cinematography, all makes it worth it. The good far outweighs the bad here. And because of that, I'm going to be probably one of the most controversial people on the internet with the score I'm about to give this movie. Because again, I have no clue if people like this movie or not, but I don't know. People barely talk about it, so that's not a good sign. But I think more people should talk about it. Sure, it's not the most amazing thing in the world, but as far as entertainment value goes, this one definitely delivers. If you go in for a hard R action movie with Tom Hardy and lots of gore, you're going to get that. However, if you're going in expecting a story that's memorable, no, you're going in with the wrong mindset. Yes, technically this makes it results as kind of like a turn your brain off kind of movie. And again, it's mostly mindless action. But if you love that, you'll love this movie regardless of its faults. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Final verdict for Havoc is going to be a high and well-deserved 9.5 out of 10. I really really loved this one, guys. And even if I'm the only one that does so, I will die on this hill of pride. I'm so glad I saw this movie. I'm so glad I finally got to check out this movie after being so busy with a bunch of other shit. And it'll definitely be on the best list, and I'm so happy I had time to review it. Yes, it may have been 2 months late, but I do not give a shit. This movie is awesome. If you love hard R action crime thrillers, and you love Tom Hardy, it'll give you exactly what you want. Well, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna enjoy the last few hours I have of free time before I have to get back on the grind tomorrow. So, last video for today, but I think I ended off on a pretty damn good one. See you in the next review. Peace.